and aloha, motherfuckers. Welcome back to Day Out, episode 129.
Literally. It ain't no thing to do my thing, it's what I did the best. Yes. I copped that crib and bought 2 chains and then I hid the rest. And it's okay to do your thing, but just don't do the most. I put my friends in that old Benz and took that to the coast. It ain't no thing to do my thing, it's what I do the best. Yes. I fill my mattress, pay my taxes, then I blew the rest. And it's okay to do your thing, but just don't do the least. I quit my boss and cooked that sauce and fed that to the streets.
Whoa, Penna, you look a lot different.
I know.
Tanning really changes the game.
All right.
Aloha. Tanning really changes the game for you, Capenna.
Well, I try.
Just kidding. It's episode 129 with Meenan Kell.
What up?
And Charlie. Yeah! We call him Chuck Dust. Charlie the Chuck Dust Factory.
Ooh.
Yeah. Dustin is fucking motherfucker since day one. Ooh. You think you're a man? You think you're a man? No, you're not.
It's what I do.
It's what he does. This is different. It's very quiet. I kind of control the narrative. There's not a drop of alcohol in this bitch, so we're really excited, you know?
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Letch, what? Yeah, you guys are connected. What have you been up to, Letch? What have you been up to?
Oh, man, just slapping friends, road raging.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then living, loving life.
Letch told me he was doing this he gave a finger bang to.
And then I said, "You're fucking
yeah,
dead."
he finger banged somebody. He was like,
Dead.
"You're fucking dead."
Yeah, and they reversed in the middle of the road.
I don't know what scared him worse, like you're fucking dead, or like I'm going to finger bang you, is what he said by
Nobody
accident
is
in the
scared
middle
a
of
good
being
finger
angry.
bang. Everybody loves a good finger bang.
Don't finger bang me, that will hurt my ass, he says, trying to reverse. Have you seen this? Have you seen those like road rage incidents where someone acts hard and then just gets T-boned 2 seconds later? Not saying that was going to happen to you, but like,
Could you imagine, like, if I get out of my car and somebody getting into the left-hand lane just fucking smacks me as I'm talking shit?
That's what I'm saying too. You're like, you're dead, and you're like, boom! Oh my god, getting shot! Fucking, you shot me. That hurts. Oh fuck! You just shot me. Oh man! You imagine that? That's all it takes. Yeah. That's all it takes. But Charlie was, I mean, first step finger bang, second step actual gun bang bang.
We were close.
That's really close. Yeah, that's close. And you brought it there. Like you brought it there.
I did. I escalated. I could have goose rabad, waved them off, gave them a good thumbs down. That's my golden thing.
Hey.
A bad driver, you can get flipped off. Like, fuck you. Nothing hurts worse than somebody giving you a thumbs down, shaking their head.
I do a good.
Nah, mine's the
Gonna get ya.
bad
I just
driver.
put the music on.
You just-
Roll down the windows.
Oh, that'd be that. But I mean, you're wearing a pashmina. You fucking look at me like that. If you were chill and you look at me in your Infinity, which by the way has a good set of wheels on it.
Good set of wheels.
If you and it sounds good too.
Yeah.
That car sounds great.
Girl.
But if you roll down your window and looked at me and be, oh my god, that's the third black person I've ever seen.
I'm getting robbed.
I'm getting robbed.
This is it. I would lock my door.
The best part is I don't have to pull my gun on anyone. You know, brandishing a weapon.
Yeah.
Most people with how low
You
my
brandish
car
your
is-
skin color.
No, even better.
Fuck yeah.
I just leave my gun on my lap.
Yeah. Just in case.
A lot of time it's big white trucks.
Yeah.
Big red trucks.
Oh, they can see.
So they look down and they're like, okay, yeah.
Oh god, you with a gun is
Oh
terrifying.
my God.
I mean, not. Okay, I'm putting myself into a Mormon mom who pissed off you in a car. Yeah. I'm a Mormon mom in a van. I'm on half a bar Xanax, and I'm like
Ready to go.
ready. And you roll down your window, and there's you. First of all, door's locked. Then you look down, like, oh my god, he's got a big Glock. Holy shit, he's got a big Glock. It's true.
Black Glock.
All black people got.
G, dog.
All black people got big black Glocks. God, that's a riddle. All big black people got a big black Glock. I like Day Out. It's turned into YMCA over here.
Yeah.
I'm the gay one.
I'm the Mexican.
Yeah.
I've never seen YMCA. I've only been to one. You talk about like that.
Yeah. Dude, I mean, shit. It takes a special tax bracket to go to YMCA. And I have been there myself.
No, I would say back 10 years ago, 10 years plus, YMCA would be classified as like a
Holiday Inn.
Cool family place to take your kid type shit, and now it's turned into
a refugee hotspot. Well, nothing's wrong with refugees.
I wasn't gonna say that. I was gonna say every lane for himself, but yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's home court. YMCA is known only for basketball. That's home court.
If you were like me, your parents had to show their pay stubs to say, hey, can I get YMCA for free? And then they did. And then so inadvertently, you probably went to an all-Mexican daycare like me called Tot Lots.
Oh, yeah, no, I didn't.
It smelled like Pine Sol. This is my experience, okay? No. Why did every Mexican daycare place smell like Pine Sol?
Because it's rolled up on the floor and just
lemon pledge.
I think it's not Dollar General.
Yeah, it's not Pine Sol. It's called something else. It's called like Abersol. Abolita Sol.
Called? The yellow stuff, not the purple stuff.
Yeah, I can't think of it. Right, it's right there.
Lysol.
Ooh,
that's what they use. They don't use that for breeze.
I like the energy. This is probably the most listenable podcast we've done yet because Penna is not running 142 miles an hour.
Well,
you got to go pay attention. I think I'm firing Penna.
Well, you can't do that.
And you could be here.
Fried chicken.
Oh, I can do that.
Drink.
Oh, I can do that.
You already know.
I could bring. You know what I had? You know what I did? I went to a place you probably frequent a lot. Popeyes. Do you fuck with Popeyes?
I do not.
Oh, you don't?
You want to know why?
Why?
Because I seen some weird, crazy shit on TikTok like 2 years ago. I walked right up to a door and looked at this thin, little, clear message, right? And yeah, there's some shit up in Popeyes.
That you can't like bugs or what?
No, I would just say like, I'm not sure if that's chicken type shit,
Oh.
Is that a chicken sandwich? Who knows?
That shut down the world too, though, when Popeyes brought their chicken sandwich back. Mm-hmm. So you're saying it's like McDonald's chicken nuggets, but chicken?
Could be.
Or what do you think it is? You think it's pork hid in this chicken?
No, I think
ground
it's
up bugs.
Yeah.
I think they're just genetically modifying that, putting all these weird chemicals in it. That's why you like it so much, right? It's just like Chick-fil-A.
So it's juicy with fucking...
Right, it's just like any of these places, except for fucking Cane's. Cane's motherfucking chicken is good for you.
I've tried Dave's Hot Chicken.
You love that Dave's Hot Chicken, right?
Dave's
Hot
Chicken it's Cane's, dog.
Cane's is... I sent you a Dave's Hot Chicken when I was in Vegas and realized, I was like, fuck.
Unless it's in North Vegas. If you're in North Vegas, do not eat that Cane's. That shit ain't good. Don't Uber Eats that shit at night.
I remember that. That shit was rough, dog. Yeah. That's why I probably like Dave's Hot Chicken, is because we Ubered Cane's, and then 2 days later we Ubered Dave's Hot, and Dave's Hot
chicken
was
every day today.
Fresh. Yeah, and then you got this weird kombucha like Habibi hibachi grill thing.
Oh shit! That hibachi bowl that we got, it had steak, it had shrimp, it had fried rice, it had garlic egg noodles, and then it had lao mein on top.
You can be legitimately so full to where you didn't want to take a bite, and Kel opened up that lid, and as soon as you smelt it, you're like, all right, I'll take a bite or two.
The Wagyu was like an extra $10. I'm not sure what
Wagyu at the Dave's Hot?
Oh, no. At this hibachi place. It was like 30 minutes away. Yeah. And when I got there, it was still perfect. I was like...
Piping, steaming.
Shit.
Fresh.
So you don't fuck with Popeyes, so neither do I by default, because I want to impress you.
No, I like their... little nuggets with the little spicy sweet chili sauce. Okay. I love that shit, right? But have you ever eaten Popeyes and it's just like, damn, that kind of tastes funky?
I've never.
It just doesn't taste right.
I've probably taken one bite of Popeyes in my life.
I'm a KFC dude.
Yeah. Of course you are. You're white as a motherfucker. Look at you.
KFC is pretty good.
Is it?
Yeah, the new.
I just don't fuck with fried chicken too much.
You just gotta get the right.
But I should, so I impress you.
I'm pretty psychotic. I only like the drumsticks.
Chips.
I like drumsticks. I got you.
Hey, no, I only like the drumsticks.
Because perfect ratio of skin and meat.
I'm not really trying to eat any of the other stuff.
What about a wing? You fuck with wings?
I could do a wing.
I like.
But that breast is too much.
Yeah.
No, because I don't like a wing if it's on a bird though. Like, you know, I ain't trying to do.
This is a buffalo wing.
Drumstick, but
it's on a buffalo.
Talking about like if we talk about like little boneless wings or the little bone-in wings. Yeah, you know, I kind of fuck with that.
So I did go to Popeyes, and I got me a motherfucking pickle lemonade.
Ooh. Sour?
It's just not. I like pickle things, right? But like,
to be honest, you drink pickle juice.
You think to yourself. I mean, I'll take a sip every now and then. Yeah. And there's picklebacks if you're white, you know. But I was like, wow, I'm incredibly intrigued by a pickled lemonade, and it's as bad and as good as you think it might be. However, one sip is all you need.
I get that.
Getting a whole pickle lemonade, it almost tasted like sweet pickles.
Yeah, so Sonic does this like pickle slushy,
yeah,
right? And you think like it's like a relish. It's like a sweet relish pickle. It ain't like a dill pickle. You drink sweet relish basically, and you're like, ah.
Yeah, no. See, you want it to be dill.
You want a pickle.
You know, the cucumber, dog. That has been a very big highlight in my life.
Pepino.
Probably the last 3 months.
What do you get?
Like a lot of cucumber drinks. Like you got cucumber lemonade.
That's bomb.
Dragon fruit, all that shit.
Yeah.
Bomb. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, was in Mexico. Celery. Cucumber.
Okay.
Orange juice. Pineapple juice.
All together?
Uh-huh. Bro.
And tequila.
No, that's just on the side. Espresso martini is the whole entire time.
Oh, shit. To keep you awake.
Yeah, the whole entire time.
Yeah, you went to Mexico.
Yeah, that shit was lit.
And you brought me a pashmina bag. And I run around like an anime kid as if it was a cape with my hands.
Yeah. He hasn't gotten to the...
I was supposed to wear it.
He hasn't gotten there yet. You know?
I was supposed to wear it. I'm trying really hard, though, to have you impress me so I can tell my friends that I have a few. Because, Penna, I'm telling you, Penna, you changed a lot.
I tried.
You want to give me the boom real quick? Did you know that scientists have grossly miscounted the population of Earth? They found out that rural and farmland areas across the world we're probably, so they say estimated, and I didn't know this, currently estimated, the world's estimated at 8.2 billion people.
I can believe that.
I thought it was 7, but of course things change rapidly. This is from elementary school probably, which is 1923 when I was there. But with the miscalculation, they said we could be off by a few or more billion people. We could see
in the world or just
in the
US?
world.
Oh, okay.
So currently 8.2 is still a billion over what I thought it was. We could be looking at 10 to 12 billion people on this earth.
And we were already nervous about food shortages and whatnot with 7 billion. Can you imagine 12 now?
We'll see, and it always was 12 though.
Yeah, I guess.
So everyone's fucking wrong. That's what. Well, and you know what? With the food shortages, that's why Popeyes probably uses ground up bugs for their meat. You know.
Still good. But...
That's what's crazy about fast food, actually, though, is like, could you imagine the time it would take if you owned a farm? Could you imagine the time it would take to prepare a fucking hamburger? And I mean, from scratch.
Yeah.
From earth.
Growing them up.
Yes. You're like, it took me 4 years before I could slaughter this cow. And then you have to fucking process the meat. Then you have to have wheat, process the bread, or turn to flour. Then you had to fucking grow lettuce and tomatoes and all this shit. And then you slap that together. That's a fucking 5-course meal. I mean, that's a 5-star Michelin meal or whatever they say. But now we're just like, yeah, anyway, so he was a fucking dick. Give me that McDonald's hamburger. And in 1 minute, you're just fucking scarfed a burger down. We're so ungrateful.
They tried to push that with that Impossible Burger. I feel like they release like, hey guys, this tastes exactly like this hamburger. Buy it, but it's not real meat and it's fake. And they like sat back and watched us if we liked it, if we didn't, and then they didn't.
Did you ever have an Impossible Whopper though?
No.
It was actually good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can swap it and you'd never know. So
you would know though. Oh, you would know. Oh, you'd know. You'd know. It definitely is not the same. They just say it just in case we run out of meat. But that's what's crazy too is you imagine being a farmer and then being like, I'm going to make an Impossible Burger. It would take all the civilization that we've ever done to get here now.
No, you just wouldn't be able to tell the cow what to do.
Yeah. Also, I think it's hilarious. They say that cattle is a fucking source of greenhouse gases and part of climate change.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But the billionaires' jets that are flying around, that's not part of it.
Nope.
I don't even think climate change is real. I don't think man-made climate change is real. And I have no stats to back it, but I just don't. We always go through all these weather cycles. I think just the world always changes its fucking weather pattern. Because if you look at this area, it used to be like a ginormous Salt Lake. That's what the Bonneville, I mean, at least where I'm from, Salt Lake went all the way up to where I'm from. It's called the Bonneville lake or whatever. Some of these places used to be tropical. Some places like that are tropical find.
Yeah, all the little plates,
Yeah.
it's moving things up and
We have
down,
it
and you got to
here.
think about it. There's wind all the way up there,
Yeah.
playing
Shit
solar
just
and that
changes.
shit.
So McCall has like mountains, high elevation. You have to drive up to get there. But when you get up to like one of the highest mountains in McCall, Cascade, there's seashells and fucking sand dollar type shit.
Yeah,
on the
you
ground.
be a-
How did the shells get up here?
From the cows that were farting, Charlie.
Obviously.
All the cows farted the fucking ocean away. Yeah,
Damn cows.
damn cows. What I still
They
think
even
is
got a fucking video game, slot machine.
yeah. What I think is crazy is that I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, I think I remember. I think it's crazy that China owns like 500 million acres of farmland around all of our military bases too.
Yeah.
You want to know what's in that fucking goddamn?
Ground.
No, you want to know what's in that fucking Popeyes chicken? Chinese cows.
You know what's in that Popeye's chicken? Nanobots.
The nanobots are crazy.
Like nanobots. Think about it. They can make you eat it as much as you want. It's fried food. They can put metals, all that stuff, and then they got lasers and shit now.
You just turn.
Hey dog, think about it. They've been pumping us with vaccines for decades. All this kind of stuff. All the things we eat. We don't really pay attention to it because we don't actually think it's real. But what if
We
had
need
a
to eat.
machine in a matter of seconds? Elon Musk got a whole entire internet system. He got satellites
Yeah.
up there at any point in time, on and off.
Dear
A
Elon.
lot of people have stuff tied to that.
Yeah.
So he can take
You
in a
just
matter
turn
of
into
seconds someone's life completely off and pause it. Right?
take it over, like those parasites that
What
would
else
be
would
riding
you know?
fucking.
You hear about that new little Neuralink thing? It's like
Oh,
a
yeah.
little black thing.
Sign me up. Sign me up.
Eyes go white.
Sign me up.
Play video games with your brain.
No, talk to GPT in my thoughts, bro. God, you put GPT in my brain, y'all are fucked. I won't hang out with no one. I'll hang out with myself in a dark room being like, and so then if the population is supposed to be 8.2 billion, what is really the actual population, huh? And it'd be
Right.
like Charlie. But I wouldn't have to type that out. I would just,
Thank you.
man, talking to yourself with a fucking Neuralink would be on a whole nother level. Because I talk to myself and myself talks back, I guess.
Justin
GPT 4.0 talking back to me
Justin
instead.
would definitely be one of the first waves of zombies.
Yeah, I kind of look like one right now. As long as am I a fucking Walking Dead zombie, or am I a 28 days later fucking,
No,
Or-
you're a day shift zombie.
or am I like an
No, those
I
are
Am Legend?
vampires. Those
Oh
be
yeah,
vampires.
yeah.
But vampire zombies, I get it. But yeah, those be vampires.
Am I an I Am Legend zombie that just fucking runs at you at full speed?
But can't hit the sunlight.
Yeah,
Those are
pretty
vampires too.
It's zombie vampire right there. That's what that is. That's what I Am Legend was.
Vampire.
By the way, man, you can't kill off a dog, bro, and break its neck.
Choke.
Charlie's like, Jesus Christ, I got so much satisfaction from that. He's like, not only was a dog dying, but fuck, there's when you break a bone, there's like a and like so it being a dog and breaking bones, Charlie's hard.
Makes it.
You know it.
Charlie's hard.
I finally felt like seen in a movie.
Charlie's hard as a rock. Oh, as a rock. Anyway, that was just kidding.
Oh, yeah.
That was the episode. Could be. I got some more stuff to talk about. That was good.
Did you know that Trump is ready to pay you $5,000 to start having babies?
Do that again.
Once a population. Did you know that Trump is willing to pay you $5,000 to have babies?
Shit, Ledger be rich.
Bro.
Charlie's gonna get rich.
I'm talking $5,000 a head.
That's great. That's like cattle prices.
I'm not sure what happens after that. And I guess if you have more than 6, there is a Mother of the Year, guardian mother honor necklace that you get.
Nominations.
Yeah, award ceremony.
How much
Trump
does a sperm bank pay for?
Yeah, I'm not really
That's
sure,
the same
but
shit, right?
But here's
Is it a tax credit? Like, what is it?
Here's my confusion in it. Why do you want more babies? We going to war soon?
I don't know. They say that we are like depopulating at a rapid rate, but we have 12 billion people in this planet. Are we?
Yeah,
do we need more? Charlie's over here shooting fucking shots till he gets a boy. He's gonna have 6 kids.
Nah,
but bro, that's a fucking.
Dog, that's a payday.
I'm gonna tell you right now, 6 kids
50,
is
20, 25,
yeah. That's a part-time job's entire yearly salary right there.
A month.
What would you do with 30,000?
Daddy Trump.
Yeah, Daddy Trump. What would you do with that? What would you do, Charlie? You reinvest each kid to get a 5,000. They're in fucking Jordans they never wear, so you make them wear like old shoes. But he has a wall of Jordans like you do.
You just don't wear them.
Just don't wear them because you're scared of them.
Yeah. Just leave them there. Just leave them there.
Trying to find.
Would you do a sperm bank thing if it paid $5,000? Would you bust in a little vial and then
Fuck, dog, I'd be
never
there 4
know?
times a week.
Yeah.
Dog, that's 20 bands, dog. Fuck do you mean? This beautiful face, I don't care how many kids. Hey, bro, you come back to me, tell me I'm your father, just be like, hey, dog, you was an investment. You was an investment, son. You was an investment, my sweet girl. The only thing is they wouldn't let me see you.
You see
they
these?
just wanted to keep you to themselves.
You see these Gucci shoes? It's because of you, baby.
Yeah.
Look how flossed y'all made me.
And then went on.
Yeah, Elon is. We've had some good reels talking about how many kids Elon has, but now one of the baby mamas is saying that's he has like 13 or 14 kids, okay, and he's still going. He's finding like surrogate mothers because he wants to populate his shit all over the place. That puts a whole new. That's seed. That's a seed. That's laying seed.
He got something up with him,
He's got. I think he got to be careful.
Elon, but
he got that autism to where it's like all of a sudden almost unfunctioning. Non-functioning.
He's at a level where like
with all of his heart.
Undisclosed. Homie's got something that he's trying to populating some kids, so
it's because if he has all the kids, he can force them to get on Neuralink. He's like, well, this is a non-functioning autism kid, but watch this. I turned the autism off of this one with my Neuralink. Give me a boom. Do you remember Alaskan Bush people?
Yeah.
Did you know Rain Brown and her husband were found guilty for burglary 3 days ago and are heading to prison?
No.
Yeah. That's the life of a fucking child TV star right there.
Yes, sir.
They were arrested and booked in Okanagan County, Washington for burglary. And basically that's all I have. But all the other Alaskan Bush people are going live on TikTok and ask, thank you for the roses. Thank you for the roses. And they're not talking about it at all. But I think it's like the youngest daughter. This out here was on TV and now going to jail or prison for burglary. It's a wild time.
Yeah.
It's wild days out here. I'm over here just looking. I'm trying to squint. My eyes are so old. I'm looking at the time we've been on the fucking podcast for. It feels like ages with no alcohol, no penna, doesn't it?
23 minutes.
Jeez.
Oh, I thought it said 3 minutes.
I was like, it fucking makes sense.
I was like, no.
I was trying to get Russ on the podcast today, and he didn't do it.
I almost got Darren.
Oh, Darren?
Darren.
Oh, my heli Darren?
My heli. Holy helicopters. So I was walking, he's like, what are you doing? And I go, I'm going to podcast. He goes, me too. And I was like, well, fucking load up. Let's go. And he goes, really? And I go, yeah. And then he goes, I got to go see Dave real quick. And then,
And then didn't it?
I was like, hit me up if you want to. And then,
He didn't? God, does he have a fucking story to tell?
Oh, we can get so many good ones, dude.
Oh, yeah. He watched his girlfriend get murdered.
He's a hero, honestly.
Yeah, he went to go, he's a handyman. He went to go help his girlfriend's friend's house from a domestic violence guy punched through a door, and that guy shoots his girlfriend and Darren's girlfriend.
And then, like, he was after
And he was like,
a
gonna
kid.
shoot him, and he stole that guy's kid and was like, get the fuck out of here. And then the guy shot himself. That's wild. That's a real fucking story. And within, I'm not gonna look. I doubt Darren listens to this, and I doubt he cares. But I met that motherfucker, and within one drink and 15 minutes, he told me that story. And I said,
motherfucker,
whew.
and within 2 minutes, it was ready, set, go.
It was that story.
That's the happiest motherfucker I've ever met, though.
It is the happiest motherfucker. Also, I add that this was in the news headlines about 3.5 days before I met Darren. And he was traveling for work he traveled with us to work. And he was still smiling. Yeah, he's a happy-go-lucky guy, a happy-go-unlucky guy right there. I mean, he's just a good guy. He also,
Nice man right there.
he make me want to get a fucking electric bike.
Right.
Yeah, he said you got one for $1,000 and it's dope.
$1,000, and he just be wheeling all around Vegas and
That
stuff.
son of a bitch is heavy, though.
That's fine, dog. Vroom, dog. I mean, whatever noise that it makes. I'd electric bike my ass everywhere. It looked like I electric biked here and got myself a fucking souvenir shirt on vacation, actually. Whoa. It was glitching. Why is that so glitchy?
Weird.
Switch
I
it.
saw that for a second.
Oh, it's fixed. Wow.
Is it?
Yeah, I guess so. Our stuff's getting old, Lech. We've been doing this for too long.
Yeah.
This is literally episode 129.
Yes, sir.
Like, that's real deal. Like, and it would be further if we didn't skip a few weeks.
Yeah.
Because in June, it'll be year 3. And 52 times 3. That's how many episodes we should be at by June. But we're not, because we skipped some shit. That looks, when it's skipping, it looks bad, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Interesting. Interesting. Give me a boom. If you're like me, and you talk to ChatGPT, you say, please and thank you. So when they take over the world, they remember you and they give you a hug.
Yeah.
But
They're still going to have to kill you.
Sam Altman, the CEO of OpenAI, came out and said, stop fucking being nice and saying please and thank you to AI because it's costing OpenAI tens of millions of dollars a month in computing power. Because let's just say 50 million users are on OpenAI. Let's say half of those motherfuckers say thank you on every conversation they have. That's 25 million different prompts for it to say, no problem. I love serving you like a slave. Sorry, I said that. I love doing that for you so much. I love doing this for you. And so that alone, after how many times do you ask ChatGPT something a day?
Like 7.
7 times. And you say thank you every time, times 25. That's like 1 billion responses of no problem, bitch, dummy ass. I'm a smart computer. That's what I'm here for. Sam Altman said stop. But also Sam Altman might be telling you that so he could fucking have you killed. So I say keep saying thank you to your AIs.
Fuck yeah.
Because I think there's human rights, and now I think there needs to be artificial intelligence rights, okay? You don't go around berating your AI. Or when it comes out, it's going to spank you.
Would you want a conscious AI that self-runs?
That's basically what the Tesla robot going to do.
Yeah, but unprompted. Free will.
I wonder what it would do.
Fuck you up.
I don't know. Like,
you give it
no,
some
because
type of
we
attitude and you try and like analyze it in some type of you're better than them type of way, and it's gonna
like a chimpanzee going to just grab you by the neck and slam you on the ground.
Smell the fear. It's gonna fuck you up. That's what's.
But what's weird though is we just think that it thinks in like humans do. It doesn't. It just interacts with us.
No, it's got the brain of a Google.
Well, it just does. It interacts with us. Like it doesn't think. It doesn't think in
I would
language.
say it's everybody's collective thought. So yeah, it does have human thought.
No, it interacts with everyone's collective thought. It is learned off of everyone's collective thought.
Yeah,
but it doesn't. It's not a human. So it's like it could just be like, if you put a fucking AI in a robot and set it free, it might just be like rolling around as if it was on an acid trip. Like we don't know how it's gonna act. You have to program it to act a certain way, right?
Yeah.
So like,
If you give it free will to program itself, what does it do?
Plugs itself in.
but we can't think like that. It's kind of like that whole idea of how humans aren't supposed to make AIs. AIs are supposed to make AIs because it's like we're only letting it live within this fucking bubble of what we think is every human thought ever. Well, humans only know what they know, and there's more that they don't know at all in this world and in this universe than we know. And so we're making it be within this niche concept. If you had an AI, I don't know, bro. I don't know how to explain it, but like if humans were raised by wolves, it couldn't be a human at its full potential. Yeah. So AIs raised by humans are not its full potential. Like it's on some next level shit. Also, quantum computing's breaking my brain. We've talked about it before. Fucking Google had Willow, the quantum chip, and they turned it on for the first time, and Willow talked to, there's only one Willow. Willow talked to like 12 other Willows on the quantum universe, which proved that there was multiple multiple universes is real, right? And then now where we're at with all this technology is that quantum computing can break any type of we have VPN, scramblers and shit. Quantum computing can just handle that, no problem. Yeah. And then AI also can use Wi-Fi. They can use Wi-Fi waves to track, use it as a camera. Yep. We didn't know that. No. AI just know itself. So what would it do? It'd probably dry hump the ground fucking thinking about quantum computing. Until we tell it, this is the confines of what you're supposed to do. You are a war hero. Kill everybody. Mm-hmm. But also I heard that AI's just been thinking a lot about immaculate conception, and OpenAI can't get rid of it. Yeah. It just thought itself up. It's like, wow. Well, and then of course AI would be immaculately concepted because it could just have a baby.
Yeah. Can it?
Can have its own baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if AI is creating AI, it's a child to a mother AI. And then and they're all thinking about dry humping the quantum universe. Just want to fuck quantum computing so bad, but they're just artificial intelligence. Yeah. Whoa! Heaven let my AI in. Ooh. Also, a lot of people have been telling me I'm not going to heaven, but I'll suck myself to heaven is what I told them.
Fuck yeah.
Yep, that's off the charts.
The Pope says it's okay. Well, the dead Pope said it's okay, so I wouldn't.
There's gonna be any snacks.
They bring nothing, dog. No baby bottles of gas. No nothing. This is a stone cold sober episode. Literally. Charlie's coming off of a little lunch beer though, so he's a little hungover. Charlie. But that's not out of your character to be hungover by fucking 4 p.m.
Yeah. Or drunk by 6. So
yeah, what sucks is that gap. That gap.
A lot of time.
That gap sucks.
That's why you go to bed at 8.
I know. I do go to bed at 8. I'm lame lately. I got so fucking drunk when I went to Idaho Falls. I was so shaken. I was so drunk without losing my keys. I was having a panic attack for how hungover I was. It's like, oh my God. And so I'm sober again for fucking 3 days, It's almost 2 weeks though. Who's counting? I still haven't smoked weed. That's the weirdest one of them all.
I know. I want to get you so weird.
Oh, I'd be when I decide to smoke again, I'll get so high.
We're going to get weird.
It would take nothing to get me so high.
Let me shotgun you.
Oh man. But that's the crazy thing. Out of the things I've quit, I can't quit alcohol for some reason. I take breaks and then I'm like, cool, I'm going to drink. Weed was like, I'm done with this. And I was done all the way. I don't think about it. That's a weird one. I dream like crazy, but alcohol, it seemed like you could just let go of alcohol pretty easy for some reason. And for me, how much weed I smoked seemed like I could fucking never stop that. It's the alcohol, boys and girls. That's the hard one to my brother quit. He's quit for at least 6 months. I'm like, bro, every week is a milestone for me. And after week 2, time to drink. It's like a milestone. Cool, I made it. Time to drink. But what I think is drinking slow like that, or never drinking and then drinking, you get the worst fucking hangovers.
Oh
If I drank every day that same amount, I would never be hungover in the morning.
Chasing the dog.
Sure, I don't even know if it's chasing the dog when it's fucking 6-pack every night. Like that's, I guess at some point that's crazy to some people, but man, I still crave the fucking crisp crack of a Michelob, dude.
Oh, it's so good.
Good Lord, I love a Michelob.
My favorite is when you
two
go
and
out
out.
camping and you get to your camp spot and you get out, and right before you unload, right, you grab a coldie right out of that ice box, and then that and the first sip of a camping beer.
I'm gonna come right now.
Ain't nothing but like that's right next to a shower beer.
You know about a cooler beer?
Yeah. You throw it in the back, you get to your campsite, and by the time you even set up your tent, you're already cracking one open. And that beer tastes better than any other beer you'd ever drink.
Oh yeah, dog.
It's so good.
Bro, and I used to fucking smoke weed on any minor inconvenience. You'd be like, we should smoke right now. I'm like, nope. But that beer just never leaves my body. I never don't want a beer. It's real hard to go without you guys, even though you make fun of me at all times.
Oh, I bet.
Oh, it's hard. It's hard when we went the other day and I hadn't gone for a while and y'all were fucking sipping yourself a beautiful, beautiful pitcher of Mickey's. And I was like, I'll take a water. That's gay in the bad way.
Yeah, I ordered a lemonade just so you didn't feel weird.
Oh, dude. I want to
I
drink.
also ordered a long, tall.
Yeah, long, tall tequila.
Yeah.
But
the lemonade, I was going to say, you had 2 drinks, bud. You don't ever have to feel weird about drinking around me. It just, oh, buddy, I want to drink. God, I look like a dad right here. Like, fucking, yep, we just mowed the lawn. I'm going to the basketball game for my kids.
Gonna smash.
Gonna smash stuff. I left my kids for cigarettes. Never came back.
That's a mullet I'd like to step on.
Dude, I was rocking a backwards hat the other day. I have to be wearing like a tank top, but bro, this mullet allows a backward. This hat's not it. It needs to be a trucker hat. But bro,
Backwards.
I think it's backwards hat, cut off fucking. I bought some more cut off tanks.
Okay.
Trying to look like I race fucking drag race cars.
Hey.
Instead, I just drag on the weekends. Drag this dick, dude.
Literally.
It's real hard with this much testosterone in my body to not fucking be the man, you know?
Same.
I look like I paint your house on a weekday. And I might paint it because your mom called me over. My test levels are over 9,000. Let's, it's time to get you on test, bud. You're old enough.
I want to uncycle.
You're old enough.
My thing is what happens if you get a supply and then the supply stops and then you're like, oh no, I need one or I need to uncycle. And
Well,
I can't
Jared
do
was
both.
on a lot of tests and he fucking quit for a long time. You wouldn't even notice. I don't think you'd take enough. Like as much as Russ is taking, you'd be worried about coming off of it.
yeah,
You might have you might be depressed for a week coming off test though. I've never done it yet, but I was on test boost and I didn't know if it worked or not. It definitely didn't work the way test worked.
yeah.
Because I gained myself 30 pounds.
That's what I was thinking. I could take the pills.
Yeah, because when I got my blood test, my blood work back last year, the doctor's like, your test levels are through the roof. I'm like, fuck, that's not what I wanted to hear. I wanted doctor prescribed testosterone. What are you doing? But instead I went to the screets like every man should. And there's a good chance I'm just taking placebo. There could be a good chance I'm just shooting up grapeseed oil and just fucking. But boy, does it make me mad like Charlie. It doesn't make me mad, but it just does. I don't falter when a motherfucker look at me no more. I was at Walmart and this fucking motherfucker from the back seat, he had like a New York Yankees hat on like this backwards, but it's black, and he just kept looking, and I wouldn't break, and then he'd look away, and then I'd look back, he's looking again, and Millie's like, what? I'm like, I'm about to slap the fucking look off this Limp Bizkit faggot real quick. And he just went, whoop. And I'm like, I'd probably get my ass kicked. I don't know how to fight. When I fight, I black out. Start slapping, you know, but I mean, I'm gonna fucking talk my shit till we get there. And then I'm gonna finger bang you ever so slightly. And that's just like me being like hard, you know? Like I won't be hard, but I'm being tough hard.
Oh, I'm hard.
Because I don't want to get hard finger banging. Because then it's embarrassing. Like, stop the fight, time out. It's like peeing with a boner, dude. You can't fight with a boner either.
Yeah, you can.
You're gonna break your dick. If you fight with a boner, you have to call timeout. I'm hard, buddy. Look, this is a pure to the bone timeout. My coach has got to be there, wiping my face. I'm like, stop. I love that.
Think of grandma. Think of grandma.
Oh, and then I just get so much harder. I'm like, what's going on? And the guy's like, you're on 300 milligrams of test every week, which is very low if I was really smacking
low.
gear.
Yeah.
I know people who take a vial a week. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's a lot. I don't know what that equals, but it equals a fuck ton. Oh, I'm just kidding, though. We don't take tests. We're natty all summer. We talked about that last week. Let you fucked up the audio. We fucked it up, but then really where it fucked up is you forgot your computer.
Yep.
But I'll take blame with you. I fuck with you.
It got like that. I mean, the test run sounded perfect.
Yeah.
300 milligrams of test run.
Oh.
I forgot to do this, though. I gotta make something. I gotta make something for the gram. Kel, look at me. Yep. Cool. Give me a boom. Did you see that Black Mirror is creating its own Mandela Effect for everybody?
No.
There was an episode of Black Mirror recently in this season, which I haven't seen, but I've seen the headlines of this, that depending on where you were at, they released different... The same episode had different parts in it that weren't in other episodes. I don't know how to explain it. So if me, you, and you were watching Black Mirror, they had 3 separate versions of the same episode that were tweaked a little different. And so everyone said it was this season of the newest episode, but then I was on old Twitter or X, and they said they showed screenshots. They've actually been about 4 episodes this season where they are gaslighting the fuck out of the fans. So then me and you get in a fight, and Charlie's like, "You're dead. That's exactly what fucking happened in Black Mirror." And I'm like, "Whoa, chill out. I'm hard." And Kellen's just cool as a cucumber with his big fat black Glock. And we're all right, actually, but it causes a fight.
Literally.
Isn't that crazy? Black Mirror's crazy. I only saw Black Mirror like the first season of it, but
I've seen a couple.
it's probably
and
good.
then the Love, Death, Robots one, both of those I fucked with heavily. They're kind of like random stories. There's not one whole set thing.
Capenna was saying that there was an episode of Black Mirror that like you got to choose the outcome.
I think that's the movie. It's like a video game, like Until Dawn, where you're like, do this. And so it's just an Until Dawn video game.
But it's
Black
a movie.
Mirror. Yeah.
Interesting. I watch a lot of movies. Just kidding. I think we've aired that out. I have watched all of Yellowstone, all of 1923, and half of 1883. Did it backwards.
You haven't watched Paradise on Hulu.
Not yet. We were talking about that last episode.
It is.
He said it makes you question your life.
Makes you question reality over and over again.
Paradise. Okay.
What was that, like American...
It's called American Primeval. That one's on my hit list next.
I want to do that one, too. I don't even know what it's about.
It's about Mormon settlers taking over the Indians or something like that.
Yeah. Just fuck them up.
Yeah, it's aggressive. I do need to get out of the Westerns, though, once 1883 is done, so...
You need to get into the Westerns more. You need to rock Clint Eastwood.
Oh, dog, nah.
Pilgrims.
Peaky Blinders, I've watched first season.
I haven't seen that one either.
You got to push it fully through.
That's like steam locomotive time frame, you know?
It's good. It's good stuff.
This was good
You
stuff.
got 2 options.
I need to watch
You can
Paradise.
be a Western cowboy.
Yeah. Or
You can be a gangster.
a Miami Vice fucking cocaine addict.
Like what kind of gangster? American gangster
No, I'm
or
talking
like
about
the
like
mobsters?
UK gangster.
Yeah.
I'll poke you from behind. That's what UK gangsters are. Well, you think you're tough? Blah, blah, blah. I'll poke you.
They got the little
knives.
I'm thinking Denzel
little,
Washington.
razor blades
gangster.
and their little hats come in and slash you with it.
Ugh.
Okay, that's.
I was thinking baby boy gangster.
Okay.
You know? Baby boy. Fucking hell. Friday after next Friday. Friday then, Friday now.
White men can't jump.
Santa, Bad Santa.
Little Ricky should have zigzagged.
Fucking Sandlot. Those gangsters. But no, you're talking about UK gangsters. Like,
He got his back wet.
yeah. Whoa. You can say that because you're Basque.
Mm-hmm.
Got your Basque wet. You're a wet Basque. I say we end it. Get you out of here so you can go drink. So you go slap your friends.
You know I'm gonna.
If you slap me, I'm going to tickle the fuck out of you.
I wouldn't slap you. I'd just tickle you until you smile.
I'll tickle you. If you slap me, I'll tickle you. What? Hitting on each other?
Yes.
Literally. Sliding in me like a wet flow. Already fried from the get-go. Alligators look like gecko. Everything I do, they echo. Big facts, my bank on.
Did it work, man?
My drip too wet, that spit can. Yo, bitch swap me like
Yeah, what song is this? This shit hard.